Man, this music is so epic. It sounds like we're in like a James Bond movie or something. We are breaking into a building, so I mean, we're pretty much spies. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? My name is Nedia, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum. In the last episode, we completed the Colosseum challenge in Pyrite. The first time we've actually had a Colosseum in Pokemon Colosseum. We beat all 4 trainers, we got a reward and a TM, and we entered here into this building where we found out they were giving Shadow Pokemon away as the prizes for the winners. And we found out that Duking had his Plusle kidnapped, and we are going to have to go get it back. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right to it by fighting you. Too bad for you, the elevator's off limits. I don't even need to take the elevator. Kai's actually a cool name. I'm not going to make fun of you for that. So, just to warn you right here and now, this video is going to be very battle heavy. So I'm going to try to find things to talk about. I'm going to try to keep it fun. I always try to keep it fun, but just know this video is going to be very battle heavy. It's going to be a lot of Pokemon to snag. Just be wary of that. I also forgot to switch Croconaut out, but we can take a turn and do that. So we have Trapinch and Phanpy. Let's go ahead and do that. And we'll switch Croconaut in. I don't remember if I mentioned this in the bio or not, but Misdreavus comes holding the spell tag, which raises the power of ghost type moves. And she's actually the only Pokemon in the game that takes advantage of that, because like I said, she is the only snaggable ghost type in this game. Luckily they fixed that in the sequel, and I believe there's 3 snaggable ghost types in XD. Sounds about right. We get rid of Levitate. Let's do that. Let's do some Surf. Let's go into Hyper Mode, because Misdreavus apparently isn't capable of doing anything else. Whoa, that almost knocked you out. Holy crap. Alright, Trapinch goes down. That's pretty good level, grow level. I think level 37. I don't know why you're using Odor Sleuth. You have nothing you can hit me with that it deals with Odor Sleuth, and you have low health, so I'm just going to use Bite on you. Of course, every time you call a Pokemon's name, it has to go through their very long animation, and Misdreavus has one of the longest animations in the game. And once again, our outfits are blowing in the wind inside of a building. Maybe they just have really strong air conditioning in here. Maybe that's what it is. No matter what, the elevator's off limits. The door is locked. We have no key. We can't open it with the iFile, so not much we can do there. I'm going to go ahead and switch Croconaut front. And here we go. What do you think you're doing here? Trying to kidnap a Pokemon, or re-kidnap a Pokemon, I guess. Roller Boy Pike. You know, in my hometown, there's a street like 3 streets down from my house called Pike Avenue, so maybe he's from there. Taillow and Hoothoot. I'm a big fan of. Knockout's pretty cool. I gave it a pretty good review in the bio, so I'm a big fan of Taillow and Swallow. Hey, we have Mean Look. Mean Look. Well, here, I'll just show it off. I have no reason to show it off, but I'll show it off. I don't intend to show off every single move that a Pokemon can learn in this game, because there's going to be some moves that I'm going to turn down. I'll be explaining them as we see them, but I'm not going to show off every single possible move, because there's just way too many, and it's just not feasible. We saw what Mean Look did. It prevented Hoothoot from escaping, which trainers... I don't know if trainers are even programmed to switch out in this game. Which is crazy when you think about it. I'm actually just going to use Bite on that Taillow. I don't even think trainers are programmed to switch out in this game. I don't think I've ever seen a trainer switch out in this game before, but I don't know. Maybe this Let's Play will be the first time I've ever seen it. And I've played through this game a few times. I've beaten it a couple times, actually. This is not my first playthrough of this game. I would never do... I've said before that I would never do... that I don't like doing blind Let's Plays. And I always like to do at least 1 or 2 playthroughs of the game before I play it on before I do a Let's Play of it. And the closest thing we've had to a blind Let's Play was the second half, like the last quarter of Captain Toad, which we all know how that went, and I'm never doing that again. So if I ever did do something like that again, I would do less of the game blind, because I basically made the entire last episode blind, and that was a struggle. So I would basically do less of game blind if I ever did another blind Let's Play. Too strong for me. Ooh, from the match, I must level up some more. Right here we have a healing machine, I don't know what else to call it. And a PC, if you need be. We have a vending machine that doesn't work. Normally, vending machines you can buy items in the regular Pokemon games. F you, I want to look at the chance to go wild. Booyah! Keats. Are you by any chance related to Keats, like John Keats? Never mind. Larvitar and Barboach. So yeah, like I said, I don't have any intention to do any blind Let's Plays anytime soon. That's also why I would never do a Let's Play of the Ace Attorney games or the Danganronpa games, because as much as I love those games are not as good on a repeat playthrough, and those games are much better experienced blind, but those games are definitely a lot more fun to experience blind, and they just wouldn't be the same if I just... Here's all the answers, guys, because that's what I would do for a Let's Play. So yeah. Carvana! You're gonna sell me a car? Okay. Yes! Finally! We got Shadow Ball. Oh my god, it took a while. We're basically gonna be using Shadow Ball and Misdreavus for pretty much the rest of the game out. Shadow Ball is just a very good move on Misdreavus. What's interesting is that it has the chance to lower special defense, even though it's a physical type attack. It's very weird, and luckily they fixed that in the physical special split. Holy crap, Crocodile. I know your physical attack is high, but jeez. And I know Carvana isn't the greatest Pokemon in the world, but... I want to go wilder. Whatever you say, buddy. My Pokemon don't look like they're wild enough, but I'll beat you. I'll let you off this one time. Actually, real quick, I want to show off something. I want to take a look at Misdreavus' stats on Wild Nature. I don't remember what that does. I want to take a look at Misdreavus' stats real quick. Her special attack is higher than her physical attack, and yet her best moves are physical types. So, Misdreavus is not the greatest Pokemon. Luckily, Mismagius is amazing, and I used one when I played through Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, but that's not the game we're playing. Gear. Are you related? Are you friends with that guy back there? You could have Keats and Gear. The G brothers. The G bros. Alrighty, let's keep on moving. Let's do some of that and some of that. Remoraine's gonna resist Surf, but I don't really care. Well, actually, that Shadow Ball did a lot of damage, so it might actually... Hey, there's the special defense falling. Nice. If by some chance Remoraid looks familiar, it's because Remoraid's actually based on a character from the video game Pulseman. Which is pretty cool. The design. I don't remember if Pulseman was just... Ow! Jeez. Okay, tell me how you really feel. Based on the character from Postman, which I don't remember if it was Japan exclusive or not. I'll look it up and post it on screen. I'll also post on screen that Misdreavus is going into hyper mode again, because it's all that's been being on screen for the past like 15 minutes, but you know what, it's fine. Luckily, Misdreavus' heart gauge is almost completely gone, and she will no longer be going into hyper mode. Slowly chipping away this Magnemite. This is taking a long time because of Magnemite's defensive stats. I should just be using Confusion, because Magnemite has good special defense, but not that good special defense. So maybe I should have just been using Confusion this whole time. But I never claimed to be smart. But it doesn't matter, because we took him down all the same. Emergency! Mayday, mayday. Abnormally detected in friendly Pokemon. Went in and healed up after my Croconaw got destroyed by that Magnemite. So we're going to come through here. We're going to go battle this guy because we have an item box back there. Yeah, this area, there's a lot of areas like this, which is basically just like battle after battle. And like, there are areas in other Pokemon games that are really battle heavy, but this game in particular, I think, is one of the worst when it comes to battling, because without like the catching Pokemon mechanic or anything. Because most other Pokemon games, set it off by, you know, having the 8 gyms, having to go find some legendaries, battle the rival, that kind of thing, walking around exploring towns. This game does not have that, so it really... Oh, it has Water Absorb, okay. I guess I know that now. This game really offsets that with just the amount of battles you have to go through, and it's kind of padding, and I kind of don't like it for that, but at least the battle mechanics are decently fun, and it's not like these battles are really that difficult. There are challenging battles in this game, so just don't worry about that if you're worried about that, but this game is very battle heavy, I will admit that. Hi, my beloved Pokemon! I didn't even make fun of your name. Your name is Loba. You really set a low bar for battling. Ugh. 5 Great Balls, dang. I get rewarded for bad puns. Does the bookshelf say anything? There's a line with very like wiggle books. Okay, cool. Alrighty. You like bug Pokemon drawn to a candle? I'm gonna... Oh, God, I thought that was a question. You're like bug Pokemon drawn to a candle. I'm going with these Pokemon. I guess when I'm... Pac-Man. I guess when I'm doing the Let's Play, I guess every Let's Play is a blind Let's Play, isn't it? Alright. Electrode and Voltorb. We're probably gonna get destroyed even farther by these electric types. But you know what? It's okay. Let's do some of this, and some of this. Quick attack! You actually attacked Croconaw that time. Good job. I half expected you to attack Misdreavus, not gonna lie. So, I'll probably be cutting out some of these battles. I probably won't be cutting out all of them, just because these battles are technically required trainer battles, and I normally don't like to cut out required battles. But, in the future, I may or may not be cutting out battles without Shadow Pokemon. I think for this area specifically, I don't think I will. Scary face I get. Well, you know, if Misdreavus wouldn't have gone into hyper mode for 1 turn, then we would have actually won that battle. But now I have to wait an entire extra turn because I wasted my turn as Croconaw, so. Call. Bite. Let's finish this thing. Hey, your heart gauge is completely gone now, though, so that's good. Yeah. I probably in the future will be cutting out, trainers that don't have Shadow Pokemon, just because sometimes these battles can get a little tedious, but just for right now, I think I'll keep it. I'll keep them in, I should say. That wasn't good enough. This is a dilemma. Didn't feel like walking all the way back down to the healing machine, so I just went ahead and used an item on Crocodile. We had a couple of paralyzed heals we got from an item box, I believe. Come and get some. Alright. You with Raleen. That's not a terrible name, actually. I love your outfit, Doduo, and Ladybug. I'm excited to battle these flying types. Alright, let's do some Shadow Ball, let's do some Surf. Basically, this is the only thing we're doing in these battles anymore. You are seeing, though, that Misdreavus is very fast, even against Doduo, who's known for being pretty fast. Misdreavus is outspeeding, so that's good. That's one of Misdreavus' best attributes in this game, is that she's just very, very fast. She basically goes first in almost every battle. If her and Espeon are on the field together, you'll basically, both her and Espeon will just go first basically every battle, so. Swablu! Oh, I love Swablu. Both of you are normal types, so... Your heart gauge is down! Why are you still going into hyper mode? Ugh. Eventually, Misdreavus will decide to behave. Might take a couple hundred years, but... What is with these Pokemon going for Fury Attack on Crocodile and missing? What is his bite? Should take it out. Swablu doesn't have the best defenses in the world. That's why its evolution is so good. It's because evolution. Wow, okay, it actually did take that. There was a game, I don't know why I'm talking about this, but there was a game on the Wii U eShop that I bought, because I think I bought it for like 99 cents, I think. And it was basically Flappy Bird. I think it was called Spiky Walls. Anyone who had a Wii U and bought that game probably knows what I'm talking about. But the bird you played at in that game looked like Swablu. Only last because you have a shadow Pokemon? That's unfortunate. John Harder. Cope Seeth Maul, that's what I like to say. Tura. You are one letter away from being the professor in Pokemon Violet, so there you go. Spheal and Snowrunt, okay. Interesting choices. Spheal is pretty solid, but Snowrunt, I would advise against using Snowrunt, to be honest. Snowrunt... You know, when your base stat total is... What is it? When your base stat total is 210, like... Because you have 30s across the board, and you have 7 stats. Oh no, you only have 6. HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense. Speed. So your stat total is worse than... So your stat total is even worse. Your stat total is only 180, because you have 30 across the board. Its Evolved Form Glalie is not much better. It only has 80 across the board. That's a Pokemon that got saved by Frost last existing. That Pokemon needed an evolution so bad. Powder Snow. I resist that. Use some Surf. Very good. Good job, Crocodile. I'm proud of you. And I'm proud of you too as well, Snowrunt, even though you didn't do very much. I'm proud of you for going down easily to that Surf. I'm proud of you for that. How'd this happen? How did this happen? My Pokemon were decent enough, even though they can't aim. It's pretty funny, actually. Nothing going on in this room. I think it's maybe just to show you that the staircase is here or something. I'm not actually sure what this room is for. And here, we got ourselves another item box. A Revive! Very nice. That will bring a fainted Pokemon back. And you can use it again. Toddy. Toady? Toddy? It might be Toddy. But I feel like Toddy would be 2 Ds. I don't know. Horsey and Oddish Dish. If Espeon was out here, Espeon could one-shot that Oddish, but I'm desperate to use the snagged Pokemon, because I used Espeon the entire, like, first 3 episodes, basically. And Espeon will get a lot more use later in this Let's Play, I promise. I'm not just gonna snag these Shadow Pokemon and be like, okay, bye-bye, Espeon. I mean, that's what's gonna happen to Umbreon, unfortunately, but... I think Jay Witz might be the only person who played through this game and kept their Umbreon. That and Nick, my friend Nick. I think they also are keeping the... Whoa! Okay, never mind. I guess we are using Espeon. Jeez. That Oddish went crazy, went stupid there. Same true. Secret powers. This is gonna be a steel type because we're inside a building. I don't know why. I know that. Actually, I do know why I know that. It's because I just remembered the description of it. We'll just use Shadow Ball again. We'll use Confusion again. I know I complained. Not even complained. I know I am yawning. I definitely know that. I know I made a comment during Umbreon's bio that you'd basically be using Bite the entire game. So now I feel bad about saying that. And then only using Confusion and Shadow Ball on with Espeon and Mr. Ringus. Ran downstairs and healed, and now we're back up to where we first were. We're gonna come over here. You compel someone to like you just compared to the sake of being stomped by me, I think so you said? Elidai? 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 It might be Elidai. Reminds me of, Eli, Eli. Or, Eli, Eli by Marietta. Which, if you know, I want to use a physical attack on Tentacle. Tentacle is good special defense. Which I guess Ghost type is a physical attack, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Bite is the special attack, which just sucks because that's what... It's a Crocodile is basically using right now. It's not very effective! Yay! What?! You haven't gone into... Ugh. Everybody is going into hyper mode. They just won't stay out of hyper mode. Why do you want to be in hyper mode so much? Mr. Rebus hasn't been in hyper mode in like 3 turns, which is like a freaking record for her. You were doing really good after... It was literally just after we got out of the Justy fight. Was like the last time you were in hyper mode, and then you were good like the entire rest of the time. Although granted, we haven't used you very much, but still. We basically used you for the entirety of the battle square. I don't know. It's whatever. Shadow Ball. Good. And Shadow Rush should finish you off. Oh, and you're gonna use Bubble Beam first. Okay. Go ahead, do your bubbles. Shadow Rush. Bada bing, bada boom. You turn the tables on me. Oh, how the turntables. Study, but how? What blind spot did you exploit? The fact that you're using 2 unevolved Pokemon and neither of them. Well, Tentacle's pretty good. What do you have to say? We just captured an intruder. Go inside the building and provide assistance. Do you not realize? Darn, are you one of Duking's people? What makes you think that you could simply waltz in here? Such a silly boy. Grr. Where's Mirby? I'm taking him down. Take him down? After the beating you took? That's too funny. Ahaha. You wait. I'm gonna drive all of you out of this town. Ahaha. Oh, such a feisty boy. Don't tell me we have to take your Pokemon hostage to make you settle down like we did with Duking. But what? Oh? We seem to be getting a lot of unexpected company today. But that's no excuse for being a bad host. Reef. Are you gonna wreath havoc on me? Remoraid, Spinnerack. Man, the way they're talking to Silva just activates my mommy issue. Never mind. Oh, forget I said that. Hey, guess what? We have a shadow Pokemon. It's Remoraid. Remoraid is a very generic water type, and there's plenty of water types in this game. We've already seen multiple that have been better than Remoraid. It's very weak. It does evolve into Octillery, which is just not very interesting. It's not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but like I said, it's just very not interesting. Octillery does have a signature move called Octazooka. I believe it's 80 power, 80 accuracy with like a chance to lower accuracy or something like that. I'll put on screen what it actually is, but yeah. It's just not very interesting. Like I said, if you want to use a water type, you had Croconaw, you had Quagsire, and you'll have other water types later that you can use. There's nothing stopping you from using it, and there's nothing bad about it per se. Like I said, it's just very, very uninteresting. And honestly, I think honestly, being uninteresting in Pokemon is worse than being bad. But it doesn't matter how good or how uninteresting it is, because it's about to be snagged. Let's go and throw the Pokeball. Or a Great Ball, I guess, in this case. 1, 2, 3. Remoraid was caught. I probably could have just thrown a Pokeball, but I got the extra. I got the extra money. I've got the extra Great Balls. I didn't think I could have hit it with anything else without knocking it out. So. Go take out Spinnerack. And when you see some Shadow Ball and some Bite. Wow, you're actually faster than Misdreavus. I'm impressed. I mean, Love's best stat is speed. It's also its only good stat, but... Cue the Smoggin review of it. Where they mentioned about battling with battle time on because the opponent will laugh at it for so long that it'll go to time, but... Oh, I was really hoping you'd hit yourself with that because you probably would have knocked yourself out with Recoil, which would have been really funny. What's not funny is Misdreavus going into Hyper Mode. That's not fun, but... We used Bite on it. We took it down. I guess we told Reese to eat her heart out. Okay. How did that happen? Unbelievable. My Pokemon couldn't muster a thing. You're no ordinary trainer. Were you hired by Duking as his bodyguards? Let me warn you, if you mess with us, you'd better be prepared for the consequences. Well, considering the fact that I already beat up one of you, Firma. I already beat up one of you, so what makes you think I can't do it again? Alright, let's see what you have now. We have an Apom, which is not that good. We have a Mantine, which I've used before. Not in this game, but I've used a Mantine before, and you could use one too because it is the Shadow Pokemon. Mantine, speaking of interesting water types, is an interesting water type. It's pretty solid. It's got a lot of special it's very defensive. It has a lot of special defense, and it can really take hits well. Being water flying is not that great because it has a quad weakness to electric, which is a very good type because electric has very powerful moves. But, you know, water and flying are two good types. It has decent mixed attacking stats to get most of that. But the main thing is that it's very defensive, and it will be taking hits pretty well. So if you want a defensive water type, maybe you didn't pick Crocodile or Quagsire, and you want a defensive water type, this is pretty good right here. It's like I said, it's a lot more interesting than Remoraid, and yeah, it's fully evolved, which means the stats are pretty good. Level 33 is not bad at this point in the game. It's very, very solid all around. There's not really much to say. I, of course, will not be going for. I think I can probably go and do Shadow Rush on it right here. Have Crocodile use Shadow Rush on it, I should say. That's gonna hit Misdreavus, and Misdreavus is gonna die. Yeah, bye Misdreavus. That's the first time she's fainted in battle. She was doing really well there for a while. I'm actually gonna send out Umbreon, as crazy as it sounds, because I need something that won't do a ton of damage. I guess I could have sent out one of the other Shadow Pokemon in the party, but... Alright, Crocodile's gonna go use Shadow Rush. Nice. One thing about Mantine is that it is very slow, so just be worried about that. And also, it's going to have high stats now, but it's going to struggle later on. I learned that the hard way because in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, I used a Mantine on my team. It was actually the last Pokemon I used because I wanted a water type. And so I caught one very late and I used it. And it served me very well. It was very good, but it struggled a little bit toward the end of the game, but... It was kind of like Furra in that way, where it'll do really well when you first snag it, but it'll struggle later on. But that's okay. I'm probably gonna go and use Surf. It does not do very much damage, of course. Also didn't do very much damage to Apom. It's a very long battle. It's going to use Shadow Rush on Apom here. This Apom is only using Astonish, and it's very annoying. Astonish is 20 power, but it has a chance of flinching, so it's very annoying. I confuse this Mantine, which just makes it a little bit less annoying. Am I the only person that wants to pet Umbreon? I mean, I want to pet Espeon too. I want to pet like every Pokemon, except for Rapidash, because you'd burn. Except for Ash, who holds on to Rapidash's fire. But I want to pet Espeon, Umbreon and Espeon. They look so soft. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and try to snag it here. See if the Pokeball will snag it. It might not. We might have to take another turn, but we'll see. One. Yep, alright. I might go and use the Great Ball, actually. Well, I'm going to go and use Surf on Crocodile's turn. I hope you snap out of Confusion sometime. You should snap out of Confusion next turn. You've been in Confusion for like 5 turns, I think. Oh god, I need to be careful. I think I am actually going to go and use the Great Ball just to be safe. We'll just go double. Oh, I need someone to throw the Pokeball. Oh, actually, Umbreon can use Bite on this turn. We'll have Crocodile throw the Pokeball. We'll go and... I got 11 Great Balls, so I got 5 of them from that chest, so... Or from the item box. One, 2, 3. Very nice. I think it's kind of neat how Mantine and Remoraid were in the same room that you catch them, because that's actually how you evolve Mantine, is by you level up by having a Remoraid in your party. Nice little detail, I think. Going to use Bites, going to use Surf. That's probably going to hit... Yep. Wow, critical hit. You only needed to do like 2 damage. You feel good about yourself for it? Alright, Espeon it is. We're bringing back the OG duo, the Umbreon and the Espeon duo. We haven't had this duo on the field in a while. Tackle? You're a Yanma. You probably have other moves. You probably have Bug-type moves. I mean, you probably have like Bug Bite or Silver Wind or something that would hit both of us and would be super effective on both of us. Oh, this one has Speed Boost. Okay, so the other one that we snagged must have had Compound Eyes, but this one has Speed Boost. Let's reverse that, and we'll just do some of this. That's so cute. Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom's an interesting attack, and it always does 20 damage, which this early in the game is pretty good, because you don't have a ton of health, so... But, oh my god, he actually took that. This battle is just dragging on and on. I can't knock anything out, apparently. Both of them just survived with minimal HP. I actually know the proper thing to do here. I'll just use Secret Power, I guess. I'm just going to use Swift, and I'm not going to... I can't believe that this Furret is faster than Espeon. That's crazy. Furret's pretty fast. I like how it's using Helping Hand to do only to do Sonic Boom, which has fixed damage, like I said, so... Swift. Fill Swift with Flex Tape. If these animations would take any longer, that's a lot of damage. That's the joke I was trying to make, but those animations were taking forever. There we go. Both Pokemon that these people had snagged. Both trainers defeated. Lots of experience gained. Espeon almost grew another level, actually. What just happened? Unbelievable, too! Electric Boogaloo. Wraith, let's make ourselves scarce for the time being. Right, Firma. Ultra Super Fire Dash. Ow, thank you, you saved me. Do you people know Duking? Perhaps. I do, King! Okay, I'm a fool. I don't know what's happening at all. They take Duking's Pokemon hostage. How could they do something so downright dirty? That's why we're here. We came to rescue Plusle. I'm going to... not in your condition. You'll have to wait here. Yeah, don't... Whoa, we meet again, kiddies! Mayor B, you cowardly cheat. Cowardly cheat? That's so not true. Taking a hostage is perfectly fine as a bargaining tactic. You call that a tactic? Also, I'd better be okay. Oh, the darling couldn't be any safer if it tried. I'm sure it will come to adore me before too much longer. He's so cool he doesn't stop doing disco moves while he's talking to us. You've got to be kidding. Where is it? Give it back. Whoa, ho, ho, no running or hiding from me. Come to the caves. That's where I'll be. I'll be waiting for you, my pretties. Whoa, ho, ho. I got creamed by the guy who was guarding the cave's entrance. Be careful when you go to the cave. Be careful when you go to the cave. The sentinel is tough. We found another Ein file. Shadow Pokemon. A Shadow Pokemon is a Pokemon that has been made into a fighting machine by artificially shutting the door to its heart. What we didn't know is that the Shadow Pokemon exudes a dark aura that can't be normally seen by the human eye. Unfortunately, a girl with the ability to see this dark aura has been discovered. This is a major problem. The girl could become a huge obstacle for our Shadow Pokemon. Plan a solution to this threat is urgently needed. So that's the catalyst for this whole thing, because that was the catalyst that sent off Rui getting kidnapped and taken to Fennec. Came down here to go and grab these 3 Hyper Potions. I went ahead and ran around the long way by going out the door and all the way back down the stairs to go and heal, because if you were to come out the door by the elevator, both Rollerboy Pike and Chaser Kai would actually battle you again, and I just didn't feel like doing it. Well, we're all healed up. We know we have our mission to go into the cave, but we have to fight a battle to get in there first. That sounds like a mission for next time. I said that last episode too. If you like this part, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys then. Peace.